So I'm IFBB Pro John Jewett. I wanted to go over today some of my peri-workout nutrition, go over what I do before, during, and post-workout. So when planning out my peri-workout, my first thing is what is my goal trying to lead into that training session. So I'm always trying to optimize recovery, number one, but definitely go in with trying to maintain hydration and also optimally fuel the workout. So the first thing before I even get to the supplements I do is about 90 minutes before training, I have my meal, which is some type of about 80 grams of carbohydrates for me. Usually do white rice because it digests really quickly. Won't sit heavy on my stomach. Chicken and some almond butter along with it. So that's my large carbohydrate meal. And I also have enough sodium in that meal too to optimally give me a good hydration during training. Then about 30 minutes before, I'll do animal rage. And the reason I like rage is, for me, I don't like a lot of stimulant, but I really like a lot of focus. And that's what animal rage really gives for me. It also has a good endurance blend with some creatine, beta-alanine, and citrulline in it too. So it does give good pumps, but also helps prevent fatigue as well. So once I do that, I then will make my intra-workout shake. And depending on what season I'm in, if I'm pre-contest or if I'm off-season, will determine how much carbohydrate I'm going to be adding in with that. Carbo Plus is a good product by Universal Nutrition. I can use that for a source, but I might leave it out if I'm really having to cut calories down. If you have enough carbohydrates in your pre-workout meal, you might not need it. It also depends just on how long your training session is going to be. One thing I always will add to that though is the juiced aminos. Just a good BCA supplement, has the essential amino acids as well. I'll use this. I'll also add in about 5 grams of glutamine and 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Both those will help with recovery in between sets, but also preparing recovery for after training too. And Universal both carries those products as well. For post-workout, I'll do animal whey. And optimally, you want to do somewhere between 20 to 40 grams. That's what's been shown in research to optimize protein synthesis. So you could do like 1.5 scoops of your animal whey post-workout. And depending on what your goals are, you could do more Carbo Plus, more carbohydrates post, or actually just a whole food source and mix it into the product too. So if you are just starting out but you are on a budget, and when I was first coming up and I didn't have a lot of money for all the supplements, I just had to pick out the main essential things to start taking, especially around training. So definitely, like I've talked about before, make sure you get a good pre-workout meal in. So have some type of good carbohydrate source, make that be the base, along with some type of protein, whether it's eggs or chicken, and then you can do avocado or almond butter or peanut butter for some type of fat source along with it. During training, if you can't do the juiced aminos or BCA supplement, that's okay. The big thing I would say is just make sure you get a good protein source, like the animal whey for after training. You can do that, and if you don't have the money to get like Carbo Plus, you could do some type of other carbohydrate source just from food.